Golden Buffalo and the Potter's Trick. Once upon a time, in a small Indian village, there lived a poor potter named Ramu. He worked hard day and night, making and repairing pots. Yet poverty never left his doorstep. Many nights, Ramu and his wife, Savita, had to sleep hungry. One such night, as they lay on their old cot, Savita whispered softly, "Ramu, will we live like this forever? Poor and hopeless?" Ramu looked at her, smiled faintly, and said, "No, Savita. It's time to change our fate. The nearby village is richer. Maybe luck will favor us there." The next morning, Ramu packed his small bundle and set out for the next village. The sun was blazing, the path was long, but his steps were full of hope. When he arrived, he saw every street already had potters, every corner filled with pots and clay. He sighed, thinking, "How will I find work here?" But Ramu wasn't the kind to give up. After thinking for a while, he hung a strange board outside his small stall. "Get pots in exchange for hair." People were shocked. "What? Really?" The news spread quickly throughout the village. Soon, women came with their cut hair. Ramu gave them pots and sold the hair in the nearby city. Within weeks, he earned 5 gold coins. He used 3 coins to buy a buffalo, dreaming that fortune had finally smiled on him. But Ramu knew the forest road he had to cross was full of bandits. So, he decided to play smart. He took a pot of milk, dropped a gold coin into it, and acted normal while walking with the buffalo. Suddenly, 4 or 5 bandits jumped out of the bushes, swords in hand, eyes full of suspicion. "Hey, Potter!" one shouted. "What are you carrying with you?" Ramu pretended to stay calm and said, "Nothing, sir. Just my buffalo and a pot of milk." The bandits laughed. "Liar! You must be hiding something valuable." Just then, Ramu intentionally dropped the pot. The milk spilled, and a gold coin glimmered in the light. The bandits gasped. "A gold coin," Ramu said quietly. "Yes, brothers. A holy man once blessed this buffalo. He said, 'Take care of her. She gives a gold coin in her milk every day.'" The bandit leader's eyes gleamed with greed. "Fine, Potter. Give us this buffalo. We'll pay you 50 gold coins for it." Ramu pretended to hesitate and then said softly, "As you wish, sir." The deal was done. The bandits took the buffalo. Ramu walked away smiling. Sometimes wisdom is far stronger than strength. At their hideout, the bandits proudly decorated the buffalo. They prayed and shouted, "We're rich now." They milked the buffalo, but no gold coins. Day after day passed. Still nothing. Realization hit them. They'd been tricked. The leader roared, "That potter fooled us. Catch him." They saddled their horses and rushed back toward the village, full of anger and revenge. Meanwhile, Ramu had opened a small vegetable shop with his 50 gold coins. He worked hard, smiling at everyone. But one afternoon, he saw a cloud of dust. The bandits were coming. Ramu ran home and told Savita everything. She thought for a moment and said, "Don't worry. I have an idea." Ramu hid behind a big peepal tree behind their house, while Savita stood at the door, pretending to be calm. The bandits stormed into the village. Their leader shouted, "Hey, Potter's wife! Where is that trickster Ramu?" Savita smiled slightly and said, "He's gone to his shop. If you wish, I can send my bird to call him." The bandits laughed. "A bird that calls your husband?" "Really?" Savita nodded. "Yes. This bird always finds him and brings him back." Just then, Ramu stepped forward from behind the tree and said, "See, Savita, your bird truly brought me back." The bandits were stunned, and again, greed filled their minds. The leader said, "This bird is magical. Give it to us. We'll pay you 20 gold coins." Ramu pretended to resist. "No, sir, it's dear to me. But if you insist..." They snatched the bird, paid him, and left, pleased with their new magical bird. That evening, however, chaos erupted at their hideout. The bird flew away and never returned. The furious leader shouted, "That potter tricked us again. This time, we'll finish him." That night, under stormy skies and flashing lightning, the bandits marched toward the village, carrying torches. They broke into Ramu's house and tied him up. "Now, let's see how clever you are, Potter." They stuffed him in a sack and carried him off toward the swamp. Halfway through, tired from walking, they left the sack under a tree and went to rest. Just then, a passing farmer heard a voice from inside the sack. "Help! Someone, please get me out." He opened it and found Ramu. Ramu quickly explained everything and whispered a plan. The farmer agreed. Ramu filled sack with stones and hid nearby. When the bandits returned, they picked up the sack and threw it into the swamp. "Goodbye, clever Potter," they laughed. But a few minutes later, they froze. Ramu stood before them, alive and smiling. "What? How are you still alive?" the leader shouted. Ramu replied calmly, "When you threw me into the swamp, I met a wise saint. He gifted me a magical pot that produces endless gold coins." The bandits' greed returned once again. "Show us where this pot is." Ramu nodded. "Follow me." He led them to the swamp. Rain poured, thunder rolled, and the muddy ground gleamed under the lightning. Ramu pointed ahead. "The pot is hidden right there, but you must all step in together." The bandits eagerly waded in, and one by one, they began to sink. They screamed, struggled, but the swamp swallowed them whole. Standing at the edge, Ramu said, "That's the true end of greed." The noise drew the village guards, who soon arrived and captured the remaining bandits. The king heard of Ramu's bravery and rewarded him with 500 gold coins. From that day on, Ramu and Savita lived happily. Their home was filled with peace and prosperity. The entire village spoke of their wisdom and courage. In difficult times, courage and intelligence are the greatest weapons. And remember, greed always leads to destruction. True strength lies not in fear or wealth, but in wisdom, patience, and faith in oneself. Because destiny always favors those who believe in their own strength.